My name is Heather and I'm the owner of Party Masters. Today we are going to start talking about split cakes and different one strokes. So this is what you would consider a split cake. That one's a little muddy. Split cake just means it's split into different colors, and you use a one stroke brush, which is what this is, to make the entire design, giving you many different colors all at once. So let's start with some real basics. First, I'm using cardstock, so you would need to load up your brush quite well and kind of watery because it soaks up the water really quickly, but it's a great thing to practice on. So you want to make 2 lines, and you're going to go from one to the other. Now put all of your bristles down flat. You don't want to have like one end up or the other end. You want them all flat to go from one side to the other. One side to the other. You see how the bristles are all remaining flat and the 2 different colors are coming out separately? That's exactly what you want. Now let's do a slight variation and go straight up and down. I'm just reloading my brush. Starting at 1 and coming straight down. Straight down. Now you see here how I did that on a little bit of an angle? You need to fix that up and come straight down. Straight down. Straight down. Now let's load our brushes again. Once you have them loaded the first time, it doesn't take very long to do it again. So with this one now, we want to start down here and go up to there. Once again, keeping all of the brushes flat on the paper, go from one to the other. Brushes all flat and all staying together. Brushes all flat and staying together. Depending on the angle, you can make it a little thinner or thicker, depending how you want. If your angle's longer, it'll be thicker. If you go straight up, it'll be thinner. Let's reload our brushes again. Now, if you don't need to reload your brush, that's great. Now we're going to look at the same thing, but we're going to go from the top and down. So keeping all your bristles flat, come straight down. All your bristles flat, coming down on an angle. Make sure you're not lifting one side or the other or pressing one side harder than the other. You want them all to be even. Okay, so that's the very first basic steps. Now we're going to make a little bit of a curve to them. Loading my brush again. Now this time, you're going to start at the top, go straight for a little bit, and then come down. Okay, we're just going to try this at first. Just make this little. Okay, now do the same thing, but what we want to do is when we get to the bottom, we want to turn the brush and come straight up. Go along, start coming down, turn the brush and come straight up. Oops. It's almost like a square comma. Now do you see how I'm kind of just flicking at the end? Load your brush again. And go the other way. I'm going to have to start over a little further just because the camera's in the way. So come straight across, down and flick. Straight across, down, and flick. Now let's try that exact same motion, but we're going to make it a little rounder. So now this is what we want to do to make more of an actual comma shape. Start with your brush flat, turn the outside or the top, only the top, don't turn the bottom very much, and then flick down, turning just the top and flicking down. And it's up to you whether or not you want to make the top, like how large you want to make that. So turning just the top and a flick. If you make a mistake like I just did, go over again. No harm, no foul. One thing about split cakes or any paint really, you can go and fix your mistakes if need be. So now we're going to go the other way. You're going to go up the top of the brush only, and then a flick. Top of the brush only, and a flick. Try to keep that bottom of the brush as straight as stable as you can until the flick. Okay, so that's the end of lesson number 1. I hope you come back for lesson number 2, and I hope you found that helpful. Have a great day.